Oklahomans, of course, know the impact severe storms can have on people and property, but now researchers are studying the long-term effects powerful storm systems can have on the Earth's climate.
Osage Sky News 6 pilot Dustin Stone went to Salina, Kansas to learn more about the project that involves students and staff from the University of Oklahoma.
It's 5 in the morning, but this hangar at Salina Regional Airport is already full of people preparing for an important mission.
We are chasing outflow from storms in the stratosphere.
And they're using this plane to do it. It's a modified U-2 spy plane owned by NASA called the ER-2. University of Oklahoma meteorology professor Cameron Homeyer says it's specifically outfitted to measure storm data.
We have a bunch of instruments on the aircraft that we go and fly through this air and measure what the thunderstorms have done to the stratosphere so that we can better understand impacts to composition and chemistry and ultimately climate. Yeah, we're going to be over there.
Homeyer is serving as the mission scientist today. He's in charge of monitoring weather and flight planning. He says they're studying storms that get so big they break into the stratosphere.
Thunderstorms are widely known for their impacts and hazards to the ground because that's what we live day to day. Flooding, hail, tornadoes, strong winds. Thunderstorms in this case, what we're interested in, impact stratospheric composition.
In order to get the right data, this plane isn't doing your average storm chasing. When we're out chasing severe weather in Osage Sky News 6, we're normally flying at an altitude of about 1,000 to 2,000 feet. Today, the pilot of this ER-2 will reach its max altitude of 70,000 feet. That's 30,000 feet higher than the average commercial airliner. NASA pilot Tim Williams is gearing up for this 7-hour flight. He'll be flying so high, he has to wear a spacesuit.
It's cool. You get a different image of the world. When you're really, really high, you get to see curvature.
Shortly after Williams suited up,
And I guess it's time for me to say bye-bye.
he was off to see some storms over Oklahoma.
Yeah, the plane is actually probably just about into Oklahoma right now, so we're flying south. There have been really strong storms from southeastern Colorado moving down into Oklahoma overnight, and those are the storms that we're targeting for this flight.
Texas A&M professor Kenneth Bowman proposed this research project 4 years ago and says the main goal is to see how pollutants from storms could affect the climate.
We really hope to have a baseline picture of how these storms are operating in the current climate so that we can have a better ability to model and predict how things might change as the climate changes into the future.
Bowen says the data they collect can also improve traditional seasonal weather forecasting.
Storms that overshoot are more likely to be severe and more likely to produce tornadoes. Even now, we can use things like real-time satellite and radar data to look at whether the storms are overshooting and improve the ability to forecast and warn for severe storms.
So with an old spy plane, bright young minds, and a lot of dedication, they say their work in and above Salina, Kansas can help protect everyone from severe storms, and hopefully at some point help everyone better understand the planet. Kenneth Bowman says that all of the data that's collected during this phase of the project will take about 6 months to be published. After that, it's accessible by anyone in NASA's public archives. In Salina, Kansas, Dustin Stone, Oklahoma's own News on 6.